welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here and I'm so glad you clicked on this video. In case you're brand new, hi, my name is Sneha. Today I'm gonna be filming what's on my iPhone. Now this kind of video has been a cult on YouTube since the day I've started watching YouTube and since the day I've started creating content in here. These kind of videos keep popping on my feed and I enjoy watching them a lot. Not only because they are fun, you get an insight into someone's phone, but also they're quite informative for me because I get to know about a lot of new apps that help me in enhancing my productivity. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be giving you guys a quick glimpse into my phone and I hope you guys would enjoy. So let's begin. Before we take the actual in-depth glimpse into my phone, let me just talk about some of its details, like basic details. So this is iPhone 14 and it's in the color purple. It's not exactly purple, it's somewhere between white and lavender, and I love lavender. So this is like one of my favorite colors. I have attached this cover to be purple because I wanted the vibe of the phone to be purple because that's something that I love. And now let's talk about the phone in detail. As soon as you'll open my phone, this is my wallpaper. Now I usually add a lot of quotes, motivational quotes to like just boost my day, but this time I have actually attached this wallpaper. It is just some concentric purple hearts. I really like the vibe of it. It matches my phone cover a lot and the entire aesthetic of my phone. I just wanted to keep it the very same. As soon as you will open my phone, you will see that my phone has these 3 slides and that's it. I don't have any other slide on my phone, nor do I have any folders for any specific thing. I just like to keep it very simple and very minimalistic, and all of these apps are the ones that I actually use, except some of them. But I actually don't like to make folders. They make my life even more complicated. I like to see everything like just in front of me. So this is what the slides of my phone look like. Now I do have 2 widgets on the first screen of my phone. So we're going to start talking about the first screen. So the first widget has like multiple widgets. It's not just one. And widgets, they came back I guess 1 or 2 years back on iPhone and they were like quite famous because they look cute. But the reason why I've added them is not because they look cute, but because these are like kind of like my call to action apps. So these are the apps that I use a lot. So instead of searching them and like creating folders, I have just simply created widgets that will make easy for me to like just click on here and then it will open the app or open whatever I'm looking at. So this is my call to action basically. The first app on my widgets is actually an app that I use a lot and I'm not ashamed at all because it is the best app ever. It's Pinterest and I use Pinterest a lot. Like when I say I use it, I actually use it a lot. This is my Pinterest account. Just in case you want to follow, I add like a lot of content in here from time to time. I sometimes forget to update it, but yeah, this is what my Pinterest looks like. You can follow me. It's by the handle of @Sneha_official. I love Pinterest a lot. My go-to for everything. I use it for basically anything, like any inspiration that I need. I look up for fits. I look up for any sort of background, wallpapers, quotes, anything. Basically it's like my one-time app that I use a lot and I actually enjoy using it. Moving on, the second app on my widgets is YouTube. As you know, I work on YouTube, I create content in here, so I just like to add it to call to action, although it is clearly visible here, but I don't know why I've also added it to my call to action. Just in case I want to search something, I'll just quickly add it in here. The third app is reminders. Now in case I have to do anything important and I feel like I want to get reminded about it, then I just add it. I usually do not use this app. I really use it because I actually remember it. The fear of it actually allows me to remember it and I kind of set alarms. I prefer alarms over reminders, but I have just added it just in case I have any reminder. So rather than it reminding me, I can also see it in here. So yeah, that was about the first widget, and the second widget is actually a notes app, but I have added this particular section of the notes app on my CTA and this is books. Now, as you all know, I love books, and this is kind of like my mini book wish list. So whenever I go to a bookstore, I actually hop on bookstores quite often. Whenever I'm going on a mall, I'm on a street, and I'll see bookstore, I'll quickly go there. So instead of blindly searching for books, I have this CTA right here. I'll open it, I'll see what all books are in my wish list, and that makes it easier for me to like shop for books. Now let's talk about each of these apps in detail. I'm going to just talk about what I use them for. So the first app is FaceTime. You all must know about it. It's an app on iPhone and it's such a savior. I must tell you, it's better than that WhatsApp video call. My sister actually asked me to like opt for this, although I'm new to this FaceTime culture, but it's quite better than WhatsApp. Next is calendar. As you all know what calendar is used for. I also really open it whenever I have to see like the date and day. You know, pehle ke when you have to just like get reminded ye din kya tha, wo din kya tha, then only I use it. Or if I am in a mood to have a holiday, I'll just see kab chutti hone wali hai ab meri. So this is like the only way that I search for it. Other than that, I don't use calendar. Next is Gmail. This is like one of the most important apps in my phone. This is basically the base of every single thing that I do. So all the brand work, everything, basically any official document, even from my college or anywhere, is on my Gmail. This is like the perfect app for me. No, I don't use the Apple version of it. I use this one only because I've been using this for years now and I personally prefer it more than iCloud. So this is something that I use. This is my email ID. If you want to reach out, if you're a brand, or basically if you want to reach out to me on a more official level, you can mail me on this email address. Next is YouTube, the app that you're watching me currently on. I've been creating content here for more than 3 years now, and this is like my favorite app when it comes to like pouring my creative juices into. This is my account. You can subscribe to me in case you're watching me for the first time. This is the channel that you're watching currently. In case you like my content, you can subscribe in here. I usually post a lot shorts every single day, and it's mostly about fashion, beauty and lifestyle. However, I love to talk about books as well. I have just started creating like this brown aesthetic, and I don't know why I started loving brown lately. So I have just created this step by step, day by day kind of channel art, and I personally love it a lot. Next we move on to YouTube Studio. Now if you're a creator, this is an app that is installed in your phone, and it should be in your phone, and it basically shows in-depth analytics about your videos, from what region, what gender, how much audience retention are you getting. So basically all the technical terms of being a creator on YouTube, you will get it right here. Next app is Instagram, another app that I create content on. This is my Instagram page. It's the Sneha_official. If you want to give it a follow, you can go and check it out. This is the kind of content that I post in here. I personally love my feed lately. I really like colorful vibe and how it has different tones and different variations. I personally love it, and I love to share and talk to you guys on a personal level right here. So this is the account that I have on Instagram. I don't have any other account on Instagram. So the next app is Photos. So basically it's your gallery. It's an app that you use to like store all your photos that you click using the camera button. So this is basically a storehouse of your images. Next is Notes. Now Notes is an app that I use a lot because this is clearly my brain dump in writing here. Whenever I think about an idea, no matter where I am, I just simply write it in here because notebooks and planners aren't always in my hand. So I like Notes app because it keeps on like keeping all those ideas in one app, and it makes my life a little easier. Next is Camera. So as you all know, we use camera for clicking pictures and clicking selfies and everything. I love using this app. As you all know, I create content using this app. This is like a basic inbuilt app on iPhone and on any phone actually. Then this is Goodreads. Now this is like a social media for book lovers. In case you love books, I would highly recommend you guys to download this app. This is basically all about books, nothing else. So this is my account on Goodreads. It's by the name of Sneha Ahuja, and this basically has all of the book updates before you get it on any other platform. So for example, I'm reading a book, so I'll keep on updating you guys about which page I'm on and what are my thoughts about it. So you can connect with book readers all throughout the globe using this app. And as you can see, I have a lot of friends and I kind of connect with them. I talk to them about what books they're reading. You basically enjoy the process of reading even more using this app, and you can search about any book, any title, any reader, and basically anything, and you'll get its reviews, you'll get its ratings. It makes it easier for you to like make a decision if you want to read that book or not. They also have book awards, so basically it's an amazing app, especially if you love reading books. Next is Fable. Now this is an app that I've recently downloaded. It's sort of like a book club, so this is also book related app. So you can basically join book clubs based on your likings, and then they'll recommend you a book. So for example, here I'm following Alexa Ray's book club, and she's my favorite booktuber, and she has recommended Emily Henry's Happy Place. So then when I start reading it, a lot of people from all around the globe will read it and we'll chat together about it. Basically, it makes you feel that you're not reading alone, you're reading with a group of people. Next is Kindle. Kindle is again a reading app. I have a lot of reading apps. I guess this is the last one. So this basically has a lot of books. You can read it. I usually do not use it to actually read books. I just download the sample version from Amazon and I just read it like this. So I get to know a lot about the book if I want to read it, if I don't want to read it. I can recommend this to you in case you love reading and you buy books online. You want to know more about the book before actually purchasing it. You can actually download this app and you can see a preview of the book, so you'll get an idea if you want to buy it or not. I usually like to read like the paperback form. I don't prefer Kindle at all. Next is Clock, again a very inbuilt app by iPhone. I guess Alarm is like a very basic app that we all use, so won't give a lot of explanation about it. Pinterest, I've already discussed. It's one of my favorite apps. Next is Podcast. This is an app that I love. If you don't know me already, I love listening to podcasts. I feel like it's such an amazing thing because you're decreasing your screen time and you're also getting entertained. And I love listening to a lot of podcasts. I'll add sort of like some of my recommendations. I created a reel about it a few weeks back, and I actually enjoying listening to podcasts a lot. Just tap on a podcast, just plug in your AirPods, and you will be in another world, literally. Next is Spotify. I love Spotify. I love music actually, and I love listening to a lot of music. And I love how it has different playlists. So whenever I feel bored of my own playlist, I just simply tap on a random playlist right here and I'll just play it and I'll fall in love with songs. I actually get some really good new music recommendations using their playlist function, and I personally love this a lot. I have not like made a proper account on Spotify that I actually use or share my playlist in public. Let me know if you would like me to do that. I would love to share my playlist with you all. So now let's move to the next slide. So this is the slide that has all of the boring stuff starts. So the first slide was actually one of the fun apps that I use, and these are like one of the most basic ones. So Google, Chrome, Drive, Files, App Store, Weather, Find My Phone, which I don't know why I have, but it can be useful. Contacts, reminders. So these all apps are the ones that are inbuilt and I use it of course, but not a lot. Like they are not that fun to use. Drive is actually a really good app if you want to store like your Google files, and I use that a lot. Other than that, these are the apps that I rarely use. So yeah, that's all about them. Next, I'll move on to Urbanic. So Urbanic is like again one of my favorite places to shop from. I always have a shopping bag right here and I love this app a lot. If you love purchasing clothes online, or if you want high quality clothing, you can go to Urbanic and check their app out. I also have a discount code. I'll leave it here just in case you're interested and want like a discount. Next is Amazon. Oh my god, Amazon is one of the apps that are my go-to when it comes to books or any other thing. Amazon is kind of like my favorite apps to like browse at. There's so much fun to like shopping here. Just tap whatever you have searched and you'll get so many options. and I love browsing through Amazon. I probably have like a full book wish list right here, and if you'll see, my recent search history is all about books. So that clearly tells that I purchase my books from Amazon mostly. Next is Swiggy. Now Swiggy is actually a food ordering app. I don't usually order food from outside, but when I do, I use this app. This is a very fun app to like buy food, and you can get like a lot of different restaurants, dishes, groceries all around you. They also have a supermarket version of the app, so it's like super helpful. If you want to buy something, you can't go out, use the Instamart function, and if you want to get something, just type the name of the item and you will get various options where you can buy that from. But that's not the only reason why I've downloaded this app. So basically there is a stories this week section. I get featured on this section like every single week, which I personally enjoy a lot. I'll just open this app and see my videos right here. So that's like the major reason why I've downloaded this app. And if you want to check me out, you can just open your Swiggy app and check this section. And if you see me, do take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram. The use is Snapseed. So now this is an editing app. It's a photo editing app. I use this like when I'm editing photos, but like very rarely. A lot of times I just post the photo as it is, or I'll just use like these settings that are available on Instagram itself. I don't like to edit my photos a lot because I usually create like a saturation form of my photos, like a more yellower version of it, which is actually there in the actual photo. So I don't usually do a lot of changes, but if I have to do, I use this app. It's like very easy to use. Just click on a picture, use different filters. They have a lot of tools as well that you can use. So yeah, this is a fun app to use. Next app is PixArt. Now this is an app, again you can use it, especially if you're making thumbnails for YouTube. I feel like this is a fun app to use for that. However, it has lately started to indulge bugs into it, which is something that I don't like. So I have kind of stopped using it, but it is a fun app. Like it can come to your rescue when editing photos. Next is Maps. Again, it is quite self-explanatory. If you have to go somewhere, this is like my savior, because most of the times I don't know how I have to reach somewhere. So this is like my favorite app. I just have to type the location and it's going to take me there. So it is quite a useful app, I must say. One of the most useful apps on my phone. Next is Access. So it's like an app for the bank. Paytm, again it's an app, like one of those boring payment apps. Next is Woot. So this is an app that you can actually watch a lot of things on. Actually don't use it, to be very honest. I actually don't. But when I do, I actually kind of like just open it and watch something if I'm getting bored. Next is Canva. Again, a good app, especially if you want to create something that's more professional and more official work related. You can use Canva. They have a lot of different designs, a lot of different templates that you can see and make like very minor changes because it's already created, and just like create a resume and stuff. So here they have like created an entire template for a resume. You just have to make certain changes. So this is like a good app, especially if you want to do something official. You can use this app. Next is Settings. Again, an inbuilt app. I don't know how to explain it. So it's basically an app that you can go and check out the settings of your phone. So basically what all is going on, you're sharing hotspot or not, tethering, storage, basically anything that is related to your phone settings. Next is WhatsApp. Now this is an app that I use a lot, not only for my personal work, but also a lot of times for my official work. So a lot of brands also reach out to me through WhatsApp. So this is an app that I use a lot, and I have like my close ones, although I don't share like this particular number with anyone, and that's my only number. So I don't share my number with a lot of people, but this has only the close knit family ones and also some brands that would like to contact me. So this is like one of my most used apps because I talk to everyone only here and only here. So this has 4 to 5 apps or more, and these are like the last apps that I have on my phone. So one is Classroom. Now this is an app that if you're in college or school, you must have this installed in your phone. Majorly all schools and colleges get you into their classroom. So basically you can get an account of all your worksheets, your homework, your assignments. So basically you have to upload everything related to your school or college right here. Next is Epson Print. So basically I have a printer at my home, so this is an app for that. Next is Delivery. So this is a parcel delivery app. So whenever someone reaches out to me that we have shipped your package, so I get a notification right here. So it's easier for me to track packages, where they are, or if I've ordered something, I can just get a closer insight to it. Next is Air Voice. Now this is a very interesting app. I actually got an invite code for it on my Instagram, and I got invited to like use this app. So this is basically a women empowerment sort of podcast app. It's not entirely a podcast, it is like something like a podcast. So basically you will see a lot of people who will share their thoughts using this app, and what they'll do is they'll basically just record their voice right here. So for example, I'll just play it and I'll say, "Hi guys, welcome back to my channel," right? And then I can post it. So basically I use this app a lot of times when I have to share my thoughts, I have to communicate something with my audience just on a more personal level. I haven't told anyone on any platform that I'm on this app, but now you all know my secret. I use this sometimes when I just have like a thought struck in my mind and I feel like I have to share it, so I just use this app for that. You do need an invite code, so in case you would like to join this app, just let me know. I'll add an invite code in the description box. Next is WordPress. So this is an app for the blog. If you have a blog, a website, anything, so you need this app. It makes it easier for you to like post a blog. I have this blog named All Things Style and I've just started it. Have not posted a lot in here, but I'm definitely going to do that in the future. So this is just an app for me to like keep track of who's commenting on my blog. Basically sort of like a social media analysis for blogs. And then is Acrobat. This is an app that you use to store your document. Then we have Meet. Now Meet is just like Zoom. We all know about it, especially after COVID. It is sort of like a very professional app. I use it only when I have like any brand meetings, any official work, college meetings. So this is basically a very formal app for me to use. So I don't use this a lot, but yeah, this is a very good app in case you want to communicate with someone on a more formal level. Otherwise, FaceTime is always there for you. And yeah, that was everything inside my phone. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. I tried to give you guys a basic insight on my phone. I hope that you found this helpful. You got to know about some apps that might help you, or you found this fun and entertaining. Let me know if you would like to see any more segments like this, because I would love to create them for you. Do click on the subscribe button and press the like button, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Goodbye.